There are some individuals in Raila's group who I don't think know what they are doing. You know, I am a consumer of intelligence services. So I always see intelligence service reports. There's a character called Babu. I always see Babu. Dealing with anti-Ugandan group, anti-NRM groups in Ugandans. So I had never chosen him, but now I am choosing Babu. But those are individuals, they are not the Raila group, because I know Raila from the nationalists and Pan-Africanists. So, Munisamehe maneno mengi, I am here to support the candidature of Raila Odinga. As the chairperson of the African Union. Asante sana.
The African people should feel the AU in their lives. Excellencies, if elected chairman, I propose to utilize the transition period to critically analyze the existing proposals for reforms and building capacity of the AU Commission. The ultimate aim is to follow up on the implementation of the reports so far formulated. Certainly, the story of Africa is not all gloom and doom. Thanks to the work Your Excellencies are doing, Africa has been on an upward and positive trajectory in recent years. In February, the African Development Bank reported that Africa will account for 11 of the world's 20 fastest growing economies this year. The continent is set to remain the second fastest growing region after Asia. I deeply appreciate your efforts in restoring hope on the continent, and it is my wish to have a chance to complement your efforts as AU chairperson. Excellencies, throughout my leadership and service to the public, I have noted the significance of defining strategic goals and appreciating the influence of political dynamics on the outcomes of these goals. So decision-making must be backed by a balance between policy and geopolitics. I plan to work with you, Your Excellencies, to integrate this continent. You are one people who unfortunately are trying too hard to separate from each other. I have traveled the length and breadth of this beautiful continent, and I have seen the faces of Africa's future. I was involved in peace negotiations in Burundi with Marimo Nyerere. I was involved as the mediator of the AU with the conflict in Côte d'Ivoire. I was involved in Mozambique. So I understand the continent. And I see the faces of our children, full of hope and energy, and unbound by the borders of yesterday. I dream of an Africa where those borders and colonial languages no longer divide us. We don't want to see Africans to be divided as Anglophones, Francophones, Lusophones. I want them to be Africaphones. From the hills of Kenya to the deserts of Sahara and the Kalahari, from the lakes of Great Rift to the rainforests of Central Africa, from Indian Ocean to the Atlantic, Africans must be one. Its resilience and hope for a bright future transmitted to our young people. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my selection to be Kenya's candidate is not about one man's ambition, but an African's journey to serve the motherland. Indeed, I plan to constitute my cabinet of chairpersons with a continental outlook. I'm grateful that friends and eminent persons across Africa have volunteered to engage in my campaigns from the West, North, South, Central, and of course, Eastern Africa. Excellencies, I'm ready to serve. My heart is ready, and my hands are steady, and with your support, I shall get the opportunity to be of service to Africa, the cradle of mankind. I am made in Eastern Africa for Africa.
Sukuru ino ya Dia Technical na Vocational College na yakirwe ni mbeca cia kuma kwa muingi ngiri milioni 40 kuma kwa national government na milioni 10 kuma kwa Dia constituency na kuma rira sukuru yo wakirwe ni ukoretwo na arutwa aingi muno na mwaka wa 2024 ni tungraduatete arutwo 209 na amwe a ciana iria tuthomithitie amwe ao na ni mambiririe kuruta wira na athui ugu ni kuga twina witikio ati arutwo aria turatrain ni mbu na no tumandike tondu aire mao ni mararuta wira na athui na twina innovations ya mbere ni robot iria yacindire bururi mugima na Dia Technical na Vocational College igituika number 1 twina innovation ya cabinets automatic ingibotherwa thiini wa garages twina innovation ya kupump mai utagutumira thitima na utagutumira maguta na twina equipment ya gutest soil kuri arimi aria mekarenetie na Dia Technical niguo mabote kumenya tiri wao ni ndu tenakio akora ni fertilizer akora ni minerals fulani stadiums utenau no mabote kumenya ni mineral fulani iri kumatenao na ekari airi eno aria matukubiririe no moke na mathina mbere na kumatethia na maundu macu no riu undu uria munene ni ati tuthomithagia mechanical automotive na mwana wina C- no keke diploma kana level 6 ya CBIT na mwana wina D- no D and D+ no keke craft kana level 5 ya SIDAC TVET.
Niĩ guthomera Technical Institute ni ndeithĩtie muno tondu wa mbere ndiarĩ na mbeca cia kũndwara university wa kerĩ ngiona the best option ni kuingira technical na ndajirie na diploma in automotive engineering na thĩinĩ wa technical institution ni ũragia skills ni ũragia ũgĩ ũrĩa ũgũgũteithia gũcanuka ũrĩa ũgũgũteithia kũruta wĩra wa moko ũrĩa ũgũgũteithia kwĩjikimu kĩmaisha niĩ tani nĩ ndĩthĩkĩte na Technical Training Institute tondu thaici ndahĩtũkire wega thĩinĩ wa Technical Institute na nĩ mahotire kũhe skills iria iratũma nginya thaici nduĩke wa kujivunia na kufurahia kwa kuwa nayo.
Aya menathu ni athani mamatura ni civil ni county commissioner ni bondi na ni assistant chiefs na tunyitanite namo niguo matutethie kuthi kuu icagi-inĩ mere anake aitũ na airĩtu moke mathome kosi cia technical na ciana citu nĩ irona wĩra kũrĩa kunde nĩ tũraciĩrũmĩrĩra na twĩna group ya alumni na nĩ tũramatethia na nĩ marona mawĩra na nĩ marandĩkwo na nĩ marabata gwĩtethia na nĩ marathi na mbere na mathomo tondu no thomere gũkũ ndie no wĩke craft course arts and course thĩinĩ wa Dia mwana ũcio no acoke eke craft course na no acoke eke diploma na no athi thĩinĩ wa industry na ethomere ona nginya degree. Arimu aitu amwe mathomete kuma craft diploma na makathi mageka nginya degree, na twina arimu embu. Twina ngatho ni undu thirikari ni twandikire arimu, ni twandikire athima wa mbere mwaka wa 2019-2020, ni twandikire arimu mwaka wa 2023, na mwaka wa 2024 twina ngatho muno tondu thirikari ni ratwandikira arimu kenda, na ni tukuona marua mao wiki ino tukite. Ugu ni kuga ni mekwambĩrĩria wĩra next week. Ugu turaboya ekari a Kirinyaga na bururi witu twarai ciana cianyu kosi-inĩ cia technical nigu mabote gwĩtethia na matethie bururi. No wigie kosi cia technical merutire mawĩra kana mandikwe kana mathi makarute wĩra ona nja wa bururi.
There are some individuals in Raila's group who I don't think know what they are doing. You know, I am a consumer of intelligence services. So I always see intelligence service reports. There's a character called Babu. I always see Babu. Dealing with anti-Ugandan group, anti-NRM groups in Ugandans. So I had never chosen him, but now I am choosing Babu. But those are individuals, they are not the Raila group, because I know Raila from the nationalists and Pan-Africanists. So, Munsamehe maneno mengi, I am here to support the candidature of Raila Odinga. As the chairperson of the African Union. Asante sana.
Niĩ guthomera Technical Institute nĩ ndeithĩtie mũno tondũ wa mbere ndiarĩ na mbeca cia kũndwara university, wa kerĩ ngiona the best option nĩ kũingĩra technical na ndanjirie na diploma in automotive engineering, na thĩinĩ wa technical institution nĩ ũragĩa skills, nĩ ũragĩa ũgĩ ũrĩa ũgũgũteithia gũcanũka, ũrĩa ũgũgũteithia kuruta wĩra wa moko, ũrĩa ũgũgũteithia kwĩjikimu kĩmaisha. Niĩ tani nĩ ndĩthĩkĩte na Technical Training Institute tondũ thaa ici nĩ ndahĩtũkire wega thĩinĩ wa Technical Institute na nĩ mahotire kũhe skills iria iratũma nginya thaa ici nduĩke wa kujivunia na kufurahia kwa kuwa nayo.